Hey guys, so in today's video, I'll be sharing with you some easy and beautiful floral design DIYs. And then I will share how I styled some of the items in a DIY tablescape. First, I'm going to share a few of the items that I picked up from Dollar Tree, and then we'll get right into the DIYs. Okay guys, so here are a few items that I recently picked up from Dollar Tree. Now, I am not a Dollar Tree shopper, but at least once a year, I like to stop in Dollar Tree and see if there's anything that I can find that would fit into my design aesthetics. And I did come up with some things that I thought would give you that high-end look that you see at Pottery Barn, but on a budget. Now, the flowers that you're looking at here in the pots are all from Dollar Tree, except the ones here with the darker leaves. These came from Walmart. And so I'm going to do a DIY with the Walmart flowers as well as the Dollar Tree flowers. So all of the DIYs that I'm going to share with you today, as well as the tablescape, were inspired by my recent trip to Pottery Barn. Okay guys, so the first DIY that I'm going to share with you today was inspired by Pottery Barn. Now, you guys know how I'm always talking about the long stems at Pottery Barn. And I shared some when I was last in Crate and Barrel. And they have beautiful stems, long stems, but they can be a little pricey. So what I'm going to do today is share with you how you can get that same look but on a budget. So I have a long branch that I got from Hobby Lobby. It's like a curly branch. Now they may have other branches, but this is the one that I chose. I'm going to take the brown stem and I'm going to add some of the Dollar Tree stems. So this is the original look of the Dollar Tree stems, but they were a little light once I got them home, and so I decided to add just a little bit of a warm gold spray paint. I used the metallic warm gold, and these are the ones that I'm going to use to attach to the curly willow to give a long stem look. So I'm also going to use a few from Walmart, and these came from Walmart last year, and these came from the Dollar Tree this year. All I'm going to do is just cut the stems, and I'm going to cut them pretty close to the base because I want to have enough stem to wrap around the curly willow. And then if I need to, I'll glue it. But if I don't, I'll just leave it kind of wrapped around the stem. Just take the stem here, and I like to place it inside between two other stems and then just wrap it. And like I said, if you need to glue it, you can. But yeah, it's not always necessary. Okay, so you can see that I've taken two, or I have three actually. One here, and one at the top. And the one at the top is a little smaller than the ones toward the middle. And I have the ones from the Dollar Tree. And so now I'm going to take the one from Walmart and place it in the middle. Okay, so I have one here from Dollar Tree, one here from Dollar Tree, and then in the middle I did one from Walmart. Okay guys, so this is how it turned out, and I am absolutely thrilled with the outcome. If I did not tell you that these were Dollar Tree leaves and Walmart leaves, I don't think you would believe me. I used a mix of Walmart on one stem, and then I used some of the Dollar Tree ones on the same stem. This branch here is all one branch, and I just used a mix of Dollar Tree, Walmart, and then the painted ones from Dollar Tree. Okay, so I wanted to go ahead and separate the one from the Dollar Tree so you can see just how pretty it looks on its own. And then this is the one that I used with the outdoor branch. I think it's pretty. Yeah, I just think it's beautiful. I think they turned out better than I expected. So this one on the right is all Dollar Tree, and then the one here on the left is Dollar Tree and Walmart. Okay guys, for the next arrangement, this is going to be pretty simple but beautiful as well. Now, what I found at Dollar Tree were these hydrangeas, and then in the bittersweet I could only find one. The wheat, I love the color of the wheat, but not so much the leaves, and so I'm going to take these off because I think that just makes it look cheap. And then this was called a bouquet, and I'm just gonna pop this in the middle. I could only find one. And then these here are the amaranthus, I think that's what it's called, and they only had two in this particular color, and I thought this was a very pretty color that would complement the things that I had going on. So let me share with you how I'm going to quickly put together a beautiful bouquet. Okay, so these look much better without the yellow. That was just too harsh. And so I think they look much better with the darker leaves, so I left those on. So I'm gonna start with the wheat first, and I'm gonna put it all in a bunch. I can spread it out just a little bit, but I do want this to stay in the center. And then I'm going to take the bittersweet. I'm going to spread it out just a little bit so that I can get it somewhat throughout the bouquet. Okay, so I have two of the wheat that are going first, and then I'm going to add the bittersweet, and then add two more of the wheat in front, just to kind of make it go throughout. Okay, can you see that? Okay, and then next I just have the hydrangeas left, and I'm just going to place them towards the bottom, all the way around the wheat. Okay guys, and so this is how it turned out, and I think it turned out absolutely beautiful. I just love everything about it. If I didn't tell you this came from Dollar Tree, I don't think you would know it. Let me know what you think. Now, the key, the true key to making your Dollar Tree florals look more upscale is the container. These came from Hobby Lobby, but they were a little different in color. I just decided to paint them because I had been admiring some from Pottery Barn that look very similar, especially this one. And so yeah, I just really like the way everything turned out. Now, one more thing. I like this sunflower here. And I wanted to do something that was totally Dollar Tree. But if you want to take it up a notch, I found a sunflower at Hobby Lobby, just like this one because of the material and the colors I thought were very pretty. Alright guys, so now let me just share with you how these things look on a tablescape. So this is it. This is everything from the Dollar Tree here in the table setting. I have my napkins, which is a scarf from the accessory department, and then I have the drinks that I shared earlier, flatware. I brought in the candles. I thought those were perfect to add to the table, as well as the little pumpkins. Now for me, the takeaway here is you can use Dollar Tree items and make them look fantastic, but sometimes you are going to have to tweak them just a little bit. At least for me, that's how I like to do it. I don't have a problem with Dollar Tree items, but I do like to take it to the next level. So I am excited how everything turned out. I'm also excited to share with you the space on Friday. I want to show you where I placed these dramatic leaves and how beautiful that they turned out in the space, and how warm and inviting the entire room turned out. So please join me back here on Friday so that you can see the results and you'll get to see where I placed everything. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on Friday.